Enterprises are grappling with challenges of distributed workforce. The challenge is to connect with right information and people in real time beyond organization boundaries. This needs paradigm shift from standard workplace to an integrated working experience. Cisco's collaboration platform, Quad, enables enterprises to transform into an integrated social workplace. Let's see how Persistent Systems has consulted and implemented Cisco Quad into a leading law firm in the US, Ape and Pershings, and transformed it into a social workplace, thus accelerating their business. For every client of Ape and Pershings, representing attorneys create dedicated client communities on Quad and invite other related attorneys, associates and management to be a part of the community. Client representative attorneys collaborate with other attorneys in the community to get legal tips and brainstorm strategies. By keeping the case details and case history up to date in the communities become a good knowledge repository for the client cases. Let's see how Ape and Pershing's attorney, Mr. Brown, uses Quad effectively to win an industrial land acquisition litigation for a manufacturing industry client, Solid Metals. Solid Metals has been charged of acquiring land for its suburban steel plant at a much lower price without having an open bidding process for the government land. Let's see how Cisco Quad helps Jason plead the case. Jason has created a community in Quad called Solid Metals, where he has populated all data about the client's financial and organizational details, details about the litigation, case history, status updates on client meetings, client billing details and case proceedings. Jason has a final hearing for his client Solid Metals today. Before going to the court, Jason logs in to Quad and is checking the case history, assimilating tips from his attorney colleagues and preparing his strategy. All of a sudden, he sees Solid Metals' stock price drop drastically in the community stock ticker. He reads in the news feed for Solid Metals that the provincial government of Bulacan has issued a notice of violation against its steel plant at Philippines for emitting pollutants into the air and discharging wastewater into an irrigation canal. Jason instantly realizes the implications of this news and foresees the defending state attorney pulling in this news as a strong point against Solid Metals. He's short of ideas on combating this situation at this hour and is running out of time. He micro-posts a broadcast to all community members asking for legal tips for handling this situation. In the next 5 minutes, he sees an update from Elizabeth, his colleague attorney. She says, "Jason, check out Russian petroleum case history on Quad. Environmental Protection Act 2005, Section 367 would also be relevant over here. All the best for your final hearing." Jason has to leave for the court now. While Jason is reading the case history of Russian petroleum on Quad on his way to the court, he tells his associate attorney Melissa to read Environmental Protection Act 2005, Section 367 would also be relevant over here. By the time Melissa scans through the Environment Act, Jason has already reached the court where cell phones are to be kept on silent. So Melissa posts relevant information on the community. Mark, Jason's senior attorney dealing specially in environment litigations, looks at Melissa's post and adds his tips for Jason on the post. While Jason is sitting in front of the judge, just when he's about to open his case, he gets Melissa's and Mark's updates and decides to modify his opening statement. Getting this different angle into his case helps him deal better with his defense and these last-minute alerts and inputs from Jason's team help him in getting the final verdict in his favor. This is how Persistent Systems helps enterprises collaborate effectively using Cisco Quad and transform themselves into a 2.0 social enterprise. For more information, visit www.persistentsystems.com.